Back on the Rob Dibble Show with Ben Darnell on your afternoon drive. Let's get to like the performance level of golf and sports and stuff like that. From the Performance Lab, joining us, Deb. What's your last name?
Lavaway. Becky Lavaway.
Oh, Becky Lavaway.
Yeah.
I thought it was Deb. Becky Lavaway. But we see you working here every year.
Yeah.
And I don't think we talked to you last year, did we?
We didn't, no.
I thought we did.
We talked to her a bunch, but not on the radio.
Not on the radio. Okay. But again, when we're at the Travelers, with our partners that are doing the Hartford Healthcare and all that stuff, the biggest part of it is getting people back out there. Yeah. People that might be weekend warriors, might not be professional athletes and stuff like that, and you're one of the people that's getting people out on a golf course or playing pickleball or whatever. How much has your business increased with a lot of the explosions after COVID, a lot of these cool new sports?
We got so lucky with COVID, and we were joking around that we got so busy because everyone was working from home and no one was sitting correctly in a chair. Everyone started working out at home. Everyone got injured. Everyone was cramped up on their couch, typing away, and everyone's back and neck started bothering them. So when other people were struggling with COVID, we got so lucky and people came to us and we grew exponentially. And then you add the ability for us, we go mobile, to be outside in the golf course. That was one of the few things that was still open. And for us to be able to get out there and be outside and working outside, it ended up being such a great way to keep people together while still, being safe
and grow your business.
And growing the business, yeah.
Tell everybody about the story of your business. You're not a bunch of massage therapists that are out here. You guys are professionals, and you've kind of taken from, I would say, a hospital therapy rehab setting and moved it to the golf course or the pickleball court or an office where those players can come in and get worked on and get back out there.
You really nailed it. I used to work for corporate physical therapy, and it's, you work with amazing physical therapists, but the model sometimes is really challenging. And so you were talking about getting people back out there after a weekend warrior. I 5 years ago decided, I was like, you know what, we can keep people on the golf course, we can keep people on the pickleball course. Instead of getting people reactively, we decided to be proactive. So you come into us before you get injured, and we'll do we're all TPI certified, Titleist certified, so we all will do a full assessment, top to bottom, of where your mobility restrictions are, where your weaknesses are. We have cryotherapy, we have IV therapy, we have normative compressions. If you've seen it in Men's Health from a recovery tool standpoint, we probably own it. And we take all of that and we treat you as a whole person. Instead of just coming in and saying, my knee hurts, fix this. You say, hey, I can't get into my backswing. And you say, let me find out why. And we give you everything under the sun to get you to feel better.
But you do dry needling, you do a lot of the things that you might see at like a therapy place, but
we're all
you're all certified.
The girls make fun of me. I'm the old lady of the group, so I have my master's degree in physical therapy. All the other girls are doctorate level clinicians. So
you're the dumb one.
I'm the dumb one. Yes. Although I tell them they might all be doctors, but I'm the master of my profession. That sounds really good, doesn't it?
That's right.
It's a nice way to say I'm the dumb one.
Now, last year we saw you even working on Ryan Martin. Ryan Martin is in a wheelchair. He has got to use his arms all the time. I mean, you gals are sports people yourself, so you know what a lot of people are going through too. What kind of different techniques do you have for a golfer versus somebody that uses a wheelchair all day?
You know what, believe it or not, the techniques are so similar. Everybody's body is different, so being able to just come in with that doctorate level ability to look at somebody, the techniques are very similar. If somebody's got a trigger point, we dry needle it. That I describe it as untying a double knot in your shoe. So if you're stretching, you've heard this before. I preach this to everybody.
But
here
it works.
Tonight. It does. If you have a really tight muscle and you're stretching it, how many people say I stretch and it never loosens up? Everyone, right? What we say is it's like pulling on a double knot in your shoe. If you're pulling on that knot's just getting tighter. We go in with a little tiny needle. Sounds really scary. It's not. We make the muscle contract. That contraction releases the muscle. It resets it. So it doesn't cure anything. It just makes everything else that we do and you do way more effective. So your mobility improves, your strength improves, your range of motion improves, your pain improves. It's a phenomenal, quick, easy, closest thing we have to a miracle technique that we use. And you can use it on anybody, from a pickleballer to a golfer to an NBA athlete to literally any sport.
Remember, on your iPhone, there's a spot where you can take their little needle and push it and reset it. and I've done the dry needling. I was in a car accident in the
Analogy
80s.
right there.
Thank you. I was thinking about it when you were saying it.
Thank you.
Because the dry needling in my neck, it like opened up my neck, and the range of motion was unbelievable. I hadn't had that in 20 years.
It is.
And so I'm a true believer in that. And all the other stuff, like even the therapy, like when I was coming back from rotator cuff surgery, the woman, and this was in Malibu out in California, it was just a massage place. She did the deep muscle massage, which I had never had. And that's even in a Major League Baseball training room setting.
Yeah.
She went under my armpit, through my armpit to loosen up the back of my shoulder. And it worked. My velocity went from the low 80s back to the 90s, and I re-signed. But long story short,
Wow.
It was as painful as hell.
It's not pleasant.
Sometimes it's not pleasant, but to reawaken or open up your body again, sometimes you have to force it open.
We call it the good hurt, and what makes us a little bit more unique and different is that every single client that comes through our door gets a minimum of 30 minutes hands-on one-on-one care. And so that gives us the ability to actually get in there. And, you could do the dry needling, and tons of people do it, and they're great clinicians when they do it. But if you just needle and walk away, the muscle doesn't respond the right way. It's exactly
you gotta do
what
everything,
you said. You've got to do everything. And so having that one-on-one time with us, our hands on you, and all of our other fun tools, it is a game changer. And it really, we have a guarantee you walk out feeling better than when you walked in. And I don't think anyone's told us they haven't. So
Everyone here at this tournament loves you, ladies.
Oh, well,
I mean,
some of these old men here. I'm embarrassed for you, ladies. I am.
Now, you guys have grown. We see you guys are always next to us when we're doing our show. Last year it was just 2 of you. Now it's 4 of you. Tell people where they can find you online and also physical brick and mortar.
So online, we are performancelabct.com, and we have 2 offices, one in Prospect and one in West Hartford. And you could give us a call, shoot us an email.
Okay, you do parties?
Yeah, we do everything. We have
What kind of parties
are you doing?
I want to know about these parties.
Gentlemen, I gotta tell you, first of all, people say, just coming into our office, we were a good time. People come to us and joy for just the conversation. I hope you're enjoying it.
Oh, no, this is great.
But we'll go to people's houses. We'll bring IVs. We'll bring the needles. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Wow, so you could do IVs too?
Oh, I can't do the IVs. We have registered nurses and a medical director who does that. But we bring the whole party. We have weddings that we do. Yeah, we've done day after weddings at the golf tournaments with some of our member guest tournaments.
I should have hired you for after our softball game yesterday. Literally, I was so dehydrated. I was sick all night last night. I didn't even think I was going to golf today. I could have used an IV.
I'm telling you, it's a game changer. It's a game changer.
Well, and I was recently talking to some ex-NFL guys, and I didn't even know this because in the major leagues they never did this. These guys would IV in college. They would do IVs at halftime. They would do IVs before and after games when they were dehydrated. And that was just from drinking.
Yes.
So that wasn't even the football game. And I'm thinking, man, we drank a lot when I was in the big leagues. We could have used IVs.
Exactly.
Explain how that flushes your system.
So we have a couple of IVs. What, again, sets us apart and makes us a little bit more unique is, one, we have what we call our pain reliever. And it is the ability to infuse, again, I have a medical director, this is all very safe, Toradol and Decadron when people are in acute pain. And so the ability to get that plus the physical therapy, instantaneous change. Now, the hangover IV, that's a game in itself.
Yeah.
That's another game changer. I'm kind of like, okay, the after party when we hire you.
But we also offer performance and recovery. And that helps speed up the way your muscles recover. It infuses you with every vitamin and mineral that your body needs to build muscle mass, recover faster, perform on a different level. It gives you energy. We can also throw some of the pain reliever in there. So for you professional athletes who are daily grinding, your body gets beat up.
Absolutely.
And you're struggling and you have to go out and perform on a national level. And to have the ability for us to help you from a pain management standpoint and an energy and a performance standpoint, it really does make a huge difference. And then the dehydration part is just, it's like a topping on the cake.
No brainer. Well, thank you so much for coming on and talking about this and stuff.
Thanks for being at the tournament. You make the tournament so much better.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys. We love being here. We're so grateful to be here and so grateful that you guys decided to have me on the show.
All right. PerformanceLabCT.com. Awesome.